And I discovered a thing that we're going to drill today that was kind of the hang up for most people. And so stay tuned for that.
My name is Sahira, and I'm here to teach you the beautiful art of belly dance.
Hello there, fabulous Zill stars. This particular drill comes up because on Saturday when I met with people from the revolution, the finger cymbal revolution, we were working on belly saidi maksum, playing those three rhythms with different sounds. We were playing them with three different sounds: the basic, the clack, and the tick. Because if they're played with only a single sound, all three of those rhythms, belly saidi maksum, are exactly the same. And so you lose all of this fantastic opportunity. So we were playing them, basically you only need two sounds to really differentiate them, and then we were using the third sound to fill them in and make them filled rhythms. What was the biggest challenge? Because I had everything written out for people so you could just read the rhythm and play along. So you didn't have to remember it, you didn't have to memorize it. What the biggest challenge was for people was moving seamlessly between the sounds, moving seamlessly and switching your hand from where you need it to be for the basic to where you need it for the tick, and not getting kind of stuck on that. So we're talking about dexterity. That's what I put into kind of a dexterity category. So this drill is actually something that's also in the membership. I do have elongated, more detailed drills for this, but this is creating dexterity in your hands so that you can move seamlessly between the four basic finger cymbal sounds. And for me, those four basics are the basic, the clack, the tick, and the ring. So grab your finger cymbals. We are going to play 16th notes. I'm going to pull out my metronome in just a second to help us ramp it up. And we are going to go, I'm going to try to pick an order that makes it the most challenging this time. So we're going to go basic, then we're going to go tick, then we're going to go clack and ring. Basic, tick, clack, ring. Quick reminder, just in case you haven't played these four sounds, or maybe it's been a little while. Basic, right? A nice, serious stroke, and then opening up to a ring. Make sure that your fingers are not muting your zill. Then we're going to go from that to a tick. We're folding in the thumb zill, putting the middle finger zill on top. If that works for you, or depending on the size and shape of your zills or what's going on with your elastics, you might go to the outside, something like this. And then we're going to take it to a clack, right? Closing the fingers so that we mute. And then we're going to take it to a ring, a true ring that has no hard attack. So I'm thinking more edge to edge, just getting a single edge for the ring. So that's going to be our order: basic, tick, clack, ring. So we are going to start at 80 beats per minute, and we are going to play 16th notes, and we are going to play 4 counts: 1 E enda, 2 E enda, 3 E enda, 4 E enda, switch sounds. 1 E enda, 2 E enda, 3 E enda, 4 E enda, switch sounds. Yeah? Then I'm going to say 2 counts: 1 E enda, 2 E enda, switch sounds. 1 E enda, 2 E enda. And then I'm going to say 1 count: 1 E enda, switch, 2 E enda, switch, 1 E enda, switch, 2 E enda, switch. Yeah? Then, just to be crazy, we'll try halves. So you'll do 2 strokes of each sound: right, left, switch sounds, right, left, switch sounds. Yeah? Four counts: basic, tick, clack, ring. 5, 6, here we go. Switch, switch, switch. Do it again. Do it again. Let's try try 2 counts. Again. One more time. One count. One more time. Singles. Last one. I don't think I'd done that single, just one count of each before. That was hard. There was a half a count. Half a count. That was really hard. We're going to go faster. Yeah. Let's try 90. Exact same thing. 4 counts, 2 counts, 1 count, and then half a count. I don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll just try it. Yeah. Embrace the suck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Switch. Switch. Clack. Ring. Now again. Switch. Do it again. Wrong sound. One more time because I screwed it up. Basic. Tick. Clack. Ring. Now let's do 2 counts. Keep going. One more. All right, single count. Singles. Last one. I think it might be a little crazy to try to do the half counts, but it's fun. So things to watch out for. Watching out for overly zealous zilling. What I mean by that is like, right, am I making your hands too big? Also watch out for tension. If the hands start to tense up because you're concentrating and you really want to do it, I promise you it actually makes you go slower. So you want to think about keeping the hands really nice and relaxed. You want to open them only as much as you need to in order to create the sounds, but not much more because that's going to slow you down, yeah? For kicks and grins, let's just bump it up to 100 to say we did. But we're going to let go of the half counts, yeah, when we do just 2 strokes. So we'll do 4 counts, 2 counts, 1 count. Yeah, no half count this time, unless you want to, just because it's fun. All right, at 100, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, yeah, our pattern again with the sounds so that I don't screw it up is basic, tick, clack, ring. We'll go on 5, 6, here we go. Switch. Again. Again. Let's do that one more time. All right, now going to 2 counts. One more time like that. Now single count. One yanda, one yanda, one yanda, one yanda. Keep it going. One more. That was a good challenge, yeah? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, as an idea, this is a great Zill drill to help you move between the different sounds, right? If we don't practice that dexterity, it doesn't just automatically come. And I personally think it's a little bit easier to get that dexterity in a more simple, by simple I don't mean easy, a more simple drill, like it's just 16th notes, than trying to do what we did this weekend in the membership when we're doing Belody, Saidi, Maksum. We're doing these more complex rhythms, and we're switching quickly between the sounds, right? Doing it with just 16th notes, it's a bit more patterned, and it's a little bit easier to accomplish, right? So, and then if you want to take that home and really work with it, change up the order of the sounds, right? This time we did basic, tick, clack, ring, but maybe you do, basic, clack, ring, tick or something, right? Because as you change it up, you're working dexterity in different ways. And so that's all fantastic ways to challenge yourself. I call this the unsexy work, right? It's not quite as fun as getting in there and playing some cool a cappella riff or playing your zills along to a choreography you're working to. But this unsexy work is what makes for very, very sexy zilling later on. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for making music with me, and I look forward to seeing you on the dance floor soon. Bye for now.